Awesome. Oh my gosh, I am so excited because I'm in Outland Design. How do you pronounce it? What is it?
It's Outland Design Landscape Architecture.
And what do you do?
We're landscape architects. We design.
Design what?
Landscapes.
Landscapes. So when your building looks nice, you need the outside to look just as gorgeous, right?
True.
Right. Okay. And I'm Pam. This is Fiona, and we've got Christina from Nannysitters. And Tina from Oranj Fitness, and we're here together talking about a really important initiative called Stronger Together, because we're fundraising for Canadian Mental Health Association here in Kelowna in support of postpartum depression. So I'm going to start off with Christina. Like, how long have we known each other?
I'm going to say 9 years, 10 years now almost.
Well, I've been in business 10 and you've been in business 11.
Yes, 11, so yeah.
So 10 years, we go back. So why did you jump on board on this initiative?
As soon as I heard about it.
Yeah, but why? You got to speak up for the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I speak with so many parents every day, and I speak with moms and dads reaching out for support for their wives. I speak with moms who are sort of at breaking point, maybe not even necessarily new babies, and so it's something that's really on my radar. It's something that's coming up for people across the board all the time. Like in my world, this is not something that's sort of brushed under the carpet. It's very real. It's very common.
Yeah.
And yet, outside of that, a lot of people don't know. It's not a topic of conversation. It's a taboo, and I want this to be something that people talk about, that the conversations flow, that there's support for people.
Right. Right, because we can talk about breast cancer, we can talk about statistical, like we can talk about those men having cancer down in their privates, right? But somehow, it's not cool to be talking about postpartum depression. Why is that?
Too stigmatized, right? We're supposed to have it all, do it all, and be it all, and
like Heidi Klum, right?
That is failing us in a big way.
Yeah, exactly. So, what about you, Tina? We're new. Tina and I are new. We don't go back 10 years. We go back, I don't know,
4 months.
4 months. Yeah. So, why did you jump on board when I said, can you get involved?
Well, you seem like a nice lady, and I wanted to support what you did. But beyond that, I'm not a mom, so I have not been through this. But I have lots of friends who are introducing new moms, as well as tons and tons of guests at the studio who come there lots of times. They're like, "This is where I need to go. It's like my break. It's my 1 hour me time," and they found a way to maybe manage themselves postpartum, but if there's more to it, and I see like all the levels, and whether that's them running in crying because all they want to do is go to yoga, but they've had like a explosion in the car and they now can't make it, or if they, or if they are making it to yoga, and even if it's just to like lay on their mat and cry for the whole hour, but their kid is in childcare and is being taken care of, and that's one of the biggest things that I think is so important that we offer, is the childcare and that need. And we have so many moms, so many amazing moms who come through the studio with 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, and then they can just have that time to themselves.
Yeah.
And it is like a tool.
A real sanity saver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And until, so that's kind of why, that's how I see it at the studio. Again, like I don't have the first hand experience, but I can see, I don't have it for a reason. I don't have kids for a reason, because I don't think that I could handle it.
Really?
There's lots of things, but yeah, that's one of the things. I think it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to deal with myself all day, let alone this, and all my employees. Yeah, a bunch of me. I don't know if the world's ready for that.
But actually, you see these kids all the day. It's the most rewarding job. It's the hardest job in the world, but I think it's the most rewarding job. But that's the thing with postpartum depression, is that left untreated, it can have a lasting impact, not just on the mother, but on the child. There's research that shows, and I've had so many bone-chilling, like, shivers down the spine since we went public with this initiative. Recently, I just talked to a random stranger, and this grandmother told me that her daughter had suffered from postpartum depression for 5 years and did not enjoy her son until he started kindergarten. Like, it makes me cry thinking about it. Because think about the relationship. Like, this has been so fun. Before we launched this video, we were just kind of having a roundtable discussion celebrating sites, because Fiona and I love sites. This is our favorite.
Who doesn't like sites?
Right, Christina brought it for us. But, you know, the kids have been running around and they're just like so phenomenal. But can you imagine not enjoying your child for 5 years? So here's the impact on that relationship just between mother and child. But what about that poor husband? He married this woman, and for 5 years she was not the woman he signed up for. Like, how scary would that be, right? And then you think about the level of productivity of both of these individuals in the home. Like, how productive was she, right? At caring for her child. Or if she was back at work, the cost to society, I'm sure she was calling in sick every day, right? And insurance costs, your own business. You know what I'm talking about, right? And then that poor father, how productive was he at work? Right? And the ripple effect on the entire society. Right? Like, it doesn't just affect the mother, it affects the entire family unit and society as a whole, and it's costing us billions of dollars, but yet we're scared to talk about it.
Yeah, and yet I think in the future, in another 30 years, we're going to look back at where we are today in 2019, and I think we might look back in abject horror at how we treated.
Well, I think we already do, like with any mental health. Yeah. We, like, if I think about my family and how we grew up and how my parents grew up and the things that they're just like, oh, he's angry sometimes. But like, no, like there's like a cause of that anger, and there's, you know, mental health differences that weren't ever discussed until, I don't know, when did we start discussing them? Maybe 10 years ago? But then it was kind of discussed, and now we're like talking about it, but I think even that, like 30 years ago now, but 30 years from today, I think we'll be horrified that all these women were going through this and nothing was really being done.
Right.
There were conversations, but other than that.
And we've got to stay abreast of that, because we've got...
well, these are our future leaders tomorrow.
Exactly.
Like, how can you raise a healthy child if you don't start with a healthy parent?
And I don't want to see my parents,
like,
my children go through what I went through.
Right.
That would be, I think, we've taken steps backward and moving our agenda forward if they're still dealing with the same issues we had our children.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so when we met with CMHA Kelowna, you know, they just confirmed that this is so needed. Like, it's heavily underfunded. There's a severe lack of resources, and so we need your help. And I'm so excited because these women have jumped on board in the early stages. And there's a really great man by the name of James Calder from Brandnetic Studios that has done all our branding and created this beautiful logo. But he wasn't here today because, you know, he's a father. Life is important. He's off to the ski hill, right? So we get it, right? But I want to give a huge shout out to James, because when I called him, or I posted in my private Facebook group for past clients, actually, it was his wife that volunteered him. And anyways, James hopped on board right in the beginning and created this beautiful logo. And so now we need to get a website going, and now we need more corporate sponsors. And Fiona was my very first. And we need more help, because parents need your help and kids need your help. And
this will be a really exciting way to get those conversations out into the public. How about together? And sort of keeping it
that's right. So it's
sweeping it under the
no, it's and I really want people to walk away empowered, because it can be really fucking scary. Sorry, kids, when you're in it in the moment, right? But I want parents to be prepared but not scared, and I want people to walk away going, wow, that woman suffered from postpartum depression? Holy, look at what she's going to do, right? Because recovery is possible. And Megan Stratz, who's one of our volunteer co-chairs, she said it the best. She said, I want my girls to know that I've fought for them. Like, what a beautiful way to put it, right? And my other co-chair, Katrina, who's not here today, oh my gosh, like, it's just incredible how passionate these two volunteer coordinators are about this cause and making it happen. And yeah, I'm so grateful. Yeah. So mark your calendars. It's Sunday, June the 2nd, 2019 in Kelowna, Rotary Centre of the Arts. Tickets go on sale May 1st. We're fundraising for CMHA Kelowna branch, and there's going to be, it's going to be an amazing event. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you guys.
Wow.
Right? And James, who's not here.
And all the future sponsors.
And all the future sponsors, because you future sponsors, there'll be lots of shout outs, just like this one, right? We'll make sure that you get well recognized, right? And thank you for your efforts. Yeah. Any last words, ladies?
Let's get it done.
Let's get her done, as Mater would say. What about you guys? Any words of wisdom? Natalie? Veronica? Does your mom rock? Yes. She does. She does. All right. Thanks for tuning in.